Disclaimer. The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the PWL Podcast 915 and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of Pro Wrestling Legacy or its affiliates.
Any artists out there want to be an artist and want to stay a star and don't want to have to worry about the executive producer trying to be all in the videos, all on the record, dancing, come to Death Row.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the PWL Podcast 915 with your host, the one and only Diabetic Dan. BC Dan, coming at you from the PWL Podcast compound. With me, as always, to my right, to your YouTube left, is the love of my life, my future wife, the Queen of Scream, ex-sandwich maker, which she will no longer be known as anymore because apparently the Sudden Death Syndicate is no more. We will talk about that later on. And we will get our special guest his opinion on the whole thing. Yes. He will let us maybe give us a little bit of inside information. We'll find out. Bobby Chaotic.
What's up, everybody?
And also coming back to the show, which she's been absent for a while because she's been very busy on a tour, apparently, of going to clubs down.
She's promoting.
She is really. Yes. That's really weird because I have seen no viewers. You know,
I have.
The numbers jump up. Maybe on your Instagram, but not on our podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, our street interviewer, the one and only, the beautiful Alaya.
Hello.
All right, and as we mentioned, our special guest of the evening, which is he is new to the commentary. He is a very cool young man. I had the honor of doing a rapid fire with him, which you could catch on our Instagram at PWL Podcast _915. The one and only Mr. Julien Edward Smith. Say what's up, Julien.
Yeah, that's me. Hi, Mom. I made it.
All right, look at that. He's made it. I hope your mom watches. That'd be great. Oh, yeah, you're going to move the... Thank you, Bobby Chaotic. That was annoying me, too. Thank you. So, let's... any promos you want to do to start, or you want to get right into it?
We can get right into it.
All right, let's get right...
Julien has something.
Oh, Julien, you have anything to promote, man? You have any... nothing? Or
businesses,
friends, or...
I mean, I don't got no businesses of my own personally, but I do have friends that play in a lot of bands.
All right, promote them, man. Go ahead, brother.
Shout out Blush, Texas. I know they get mad at me if I didn't say anything about them on here.
Oh.
So shout out Blush, Texas. Shout out, I think they just had their last show. I might be wrong. I haven't really been in that scene in a little while. Shout out Artery. I know they're doing stuff down at the Plex.
Nice.
Shout out Burden. My guy Rocky. We'll get into him a little bit later.
All right, sounds cool. But all right, let's start it off. Bobby Chaotic, right to you. Oh, as a matter of fact, I'm sorry, real quick. The professor was supposed to be on. I don't know what happened. I text him and he didn't answer. I text our videographer. She didn't answer. So I don't know what they're doing. So, I mean, hopefully they'll jump on. I send them the link. So
should we fire them?
To be fair, at the time of recording this Saturday, January 31st, Tommaso Ciampa did just win the TNT title over on Collision.
Thank you very much, Julien. Look at Julien promoting AEW. That's wonderful. Anything on the Royal Rumble, my friend? Did you check that out?
Yes, I did watch the Royal Rumble today. AJ Styles is one of my favorite wrestlers of all time, if not like a close second to my favorite. So he unfortunately has to retire from WWE today, and it's.
Did you cry?
It's a sad
maybe. I cannot disclose that information.
All right, that's wonderful. I'm glad. Grown young man crying. That's good for you.
I almost did cry for Cena, but it didn't happen. But for AJ Styles, I almost shed a tear.
Got you. He lost to Gunther, right?
Yes.
God. Whatever.
He didn't even tap out. He just went to sleep.
That was it. Oh, good. At least he went to sleep. He didn't give that lame, like, let me go already, Gunther, kind of thing. So
that's the whole other thing for another day.
Got you, man. I appreciate the news.
Well, if you want to talk more, you can always be on Jobber's Delight.
Yes, which was check out our Jobber's Delight. We will definitely have you on there because our last episode apparently was very controversial from what I'm hearing from the streets.
And it's crazy because yesterday C's was telling me, "Hey, man, we got." But as a matter of fact, he's here behind me, like behind the camera. He's here. He's holding a belt, and every time I say something I'm not supposed to, he's gonna hit me with it. So I got to be careful with what I say.
Yes, very.
You don't want to disclose too much information.
Yesterday he was telling me keep it cool, but I'm I said I might have to start shooting from the hip.
There you go, buddy. Just like me, and apparently that blew up in my face because there's a lot of controversy. But here at the PWL Podcast 915 and the Jobbers Light, you are free to say whatever the fuck you want, right, my friend? Just
we can curse on here?
There is cursing on here, my friend. Bobby Chaotic is the first one that brought this to the table, and
oh hell yeah!
Never. But all right, yeah. But let's start it off. Bobby Chaotic. Let's start off with yesterday's event held at the the Delgado Legacy Borderplex. What was it called? It was called
Dream Match.
Dream Match Friday.
Thank you.
Sorry to intervene.
No, you're good. You're good. Hey, jump in whenever you can. It's perfect to have you on, my friend.
Pro Wrestling Legacy and Lucha City presents Dream Match Friday.
Yes, and it was a lot of dream matches. I was very excited. I was very excited. Let's start off with the first match of the night.
The first match was Amber Blaze versus Little Metal.
Was it Little Metal, Julian, or who is this guy?
That was the name that was said.
I don't know. I just made it up.
We're in the corner. We're in the corner of the room, and then Nate and G get the headsets when it's the three of us. So I'm sitting there, and it's just music. And then I hear Ash Ketchum, Pokemon, and I'm thinking anime metal. I don't know.
Yeah.
So that's what I was calling him at the desk, but I'm hearing Little Metal here.
That's what I called him because he's a little guy, and he was doing these little weird moves. Like
it's like an Oompa Loompa metal.
They all look the same to me, or they all are so similar to me.
Right.
There's so many of them. So.
Yeah, what happened to all of them?
It's like they're little minions.
Yeah, it's multiplying. It's really weird. He came out with a T-shirt and doing some kung fu moves. But
it was a sweatshirt.
Was it a sweatshirt?
You want a little insider scoop?
Yes,
I'll tell you which one the worst is backstage just to deal with.
Which one?
Cherry Metal, man. Oh my
Cherry Metal. She was my favorite.
You want to talk about just assholes, man. Cherry Metal, she really knows how to grind your gears. Just talk about really how it's hard to work with.
That is terrible. That is terrible. I felt so bad for you.
Unfortunate.
Because you know these people backstage. You see, you're fortunate enough to know them backstage. We're here, and we're from the crowd. We see them only as a wrestler, but you watch them completely in their personal lives. So. Hearing this about Cherry Metal is very, very disturbing. It's very, very sad. I thought she was a better person than that.
She's mean. She's just so rude.
You guys just can't handle it.
I could go all day on them Cherry Metal.
Cease, book it. Julian, when Julian gets better, Julien versus Cherry Metal, please.
I'm all for it.
All right. So first match was Amber Blaze and
Little Metal.
And Pokemon Metal or Anime Metal, whatever his name was.
One of the medals.
A very interesting match because it was an intergender match. And
yes. How do we know?
Well, come on, it was a guy. It was Little Metal was not a girl, right, Julie? Am I wrong here? I mean,
we don't know that in the Big 26. It could be
I'm with Julian on there. We don't know.
Are you with this identifying stuff? Because I'm gonna have to bring Randall.
I'm hanging out with. I'm thinking about Randall too much here, so. I don't ever know.
Randall is with that movement. Apparently he has issues with it, which is very controversial, but we'll talk about that later.
Man.
Let's start off with Bobby Chaotic. What do you think about the match?
I love Amber Blaze. She puts on such a great show, and anytime any of the medals come out, it's hilarious.
It was very interesting. It was very interesting. Alaya, what do you think?
Well, I unfortunately didn't see it.
Oh, that's
I
right.
wasn't there yet.
A little bit
Where were you?
I was on my way.
Getting beverages?
Yes, I was on my way. But I mean, I can just imagine how it was, and it sounds exciting.
Sorry, it's because Artie's texting. We're on now.
It's okay.
Let me see. I'm sorry, Julian. What were your thoughts, my friend, on the match? Looking at it from the commentary table.
Great opening contest, especially when you got someone like Amber Blaze opening up the show. She comes out with that amazing entrance. She just really knows how to light up the crowd. No pun intended. But yeah, she just. I love Waka Flocka Flame. I'm a huge fan. So just hearing that, it gets me. I'm dancing behind the desk, and then she just has a great connection with the crowd as of recently. So it's just she's going out there, she's vibing, and she's just doing her thing. It's fun to see these people that you see every day, like you're saying, just having fun, I guess. So yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I dug the match. I found it very interesting. I like she's really improving on her moves from what I'm seeing, like from a fan's point of view, because I remember her as a referee, and then. The first move I ever saw her do was a Canadian Destroyer on Dastan, which was amazing. That was a great move.
Yes.
And now she's she's DDTing and she's jumping on the rope, and it's cool. I really love seeing the progression from her, and it was really cool. I thought it was a very entertaining match, a good opening match. The winner of that match, of course, was Amber Blaze.
Yes.
And we had a surprise at the end, though.
Yes, and I don't really know. Well, I want to know what was said on the TV. Did you catch what the commercial was with Destan, Julian?
Basically, from what I could hear, or this is me just paraphrasing, if you will, because I don't want to get misquoted or anything, but I believe the Stan had just basically said something. I think something may have happened at Lucha City. Oh my goodness!
No, it's already. Go ahead, man. Go ahead. Keep on going, Julian. No, you're good.
Something had happened at Lucha City between the Stan and Amber Blaze. They have the history there, so I believe the Stan had sent Pilar to come and take out Amber Blaze.
Oh, interesting.
So maybe something a work for hire. I don't know. I don't know what the dealio was there.
I wonder if Pilar is going to be joining the Stan.
That's it. But hold on. This is what Artie said. Artie said, "What if she joins the Bastards?" Oh, that would be so sick.
If she joins the Bastards, I'm going to be hell #1 biggest fan of the Bastards.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How convenient.
Like I will switch.
I thought that was so cool. I think that was so cool. Already got on, but he got off. I don't think the time probably difficulties, but yeah, that'd be so awesome. But yeah, Pilar comes out and jumps. Well, after that message you saw on the TV, Pilar comes in from the back and starts jumping her, and they start fighting, and it's gonna get good. That rivalry, and as a matter of fact, what I'm excited for is Love Hurts. It's a no DQ match. So what are you expecting on this, Julian, from a commentator's point of view here?
I can tell you, they as people, they genuinely just do not like each other. Like they hate each other. Amber Blaze and Pilar just do not like. I am genuinely scared for this no DQ match.
Yes.
They might kill each other. Like I'm telling you for realsies.
Yes, because go ahead, Julian. Go ahead.
It's just I'm scared. Like as a friend of both for like their well-beings for this matchup. I just they're telling me that they're gonna hit each other and they plan to do it hard.
Oh,
so
wow.
it's just
wow. I hope they bring out chairs. I hope they bring out heavy artillery. I mean, it'd be so cool to see a girl hardcore match kind of thing. I mean, if there's no DQ, they're gonna. I just hope somebody gets thrown into chairs, like when like Midas and all them fight, man, they go at it, and that's what I hope the girls go 100%. That's what I'm hoping.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, so far they already seem to be giving it their all in 100%
yeah.
on every match that they do. So, looking forward to Love Hurts. Moving on to the second match of the night, we had Tiger Man Jr., who was extremely late.
Yeah.
Versus
go ahead. Keep on going. I'll jump into it.
Versus John Gallo.
John Gallo, yes, very, very. I was looking forward to this match because you're looking at two big guys. That's what I was looking for.
They're huge.
Well, before that, ladies and gentlemen, what Bobby Chaotic was saying about, I guess more likely he was late.
I don't have time to wait for Tiger Man. I have things to do.
Usually at
dinner plans.
At these events, they have music playing, like in between matches. So usually it takes maybe 15, 20, 30 seconds, maybe, Julian, if I'm wrong.
Roughly like 45 to a minute at most.
Say 45 to a minute. Okay, so yesterday they played one song. Okay, great. Then they played another song. Oh, okay, what's going on? Then they played a third song, and I think they
played
like music.
20 songs.
I thought we were on break.
Like it was intermission after the second match.
So then finally Michelle comes out, Delgado, because it was like you said, it was a Lucha City and it was a PWL. It was a mix. It was together.
Combined.
It was combined. Yes, it was cool. I like that. And she comes out and then, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Tiger Man Jr. And then this music keeps on playing. Tiger Man Jr. Finally Tiger Man comes out. So let's
nowhere
go.
To be found.
Were you here? Did you already show up at that point or not
Yeah.
yet? Okay,
Yeah.
so what did you think about the match, Alaya?
Okay, well, I love John Gallo.
Yes.
So I was already excited for that match. I thought it was so good because they're both so intense,
Yes.
And I was a little worried, not gonna lie, for both of them because I just didn't know. That was a strange matchup to me.
Wow. Okay.
I didn't really expect it, so I was a little worried. But I just loved how it was just back and forth each time.
Yes.
But John Gallo never gave up, and he still won. Also, I loved Falco being on his side, and who was with
Drabok was on his side.
I loved the little matchup there. How they were.
Hold on, you'll get your
Just
chance.
itching to say something. Just itching to say something about that.
Go ahead.
Dravok, a.k.a. Tiger Man's fanboy.
Oh, good Lord. Leave him alone. Drabok's a nice guy. I like him. He's so nice. Because I don't know, for some reason Bobby Chaotic has like all these issues like with all the heels for some reason, Julian. I don't know if you've noticed, but there's a lot of comments to her about
that means they're doing their jobs. Great job.
They are, because Bobby Chaotic eats it all up, and it's getting to the point where like Bobby Chaotic is like talking in Spanish. It's crazy, really crazy. So let's go with Julian. What were your thoughts, my friend?
Just really quickly, I feel like I got not sticking up for the boys, but as a trainee, I'm gonna stick up for Tiger Man or whatever was going on in the back, because we as performers or whatever, we don't know what's going on.
Okay,
something could happen right in the back. Someone like you're laughing, but I've heard stories where guys are jumping ropes and they pull a hamstring and they can't go out and wrestle.
Oh my god!
It's stuff like that happens, and it's just we never know what's going on. So thankfully, everyone was okay. John Guy was okay. Tiger Man was okay. But boy, what a matchup!
Yeah,
Lucha rules. So Bravo and Falco were out there as Cowboys.
Yes.
It's always exciting to see just two absolute heavyweights just go at it, and what a show we got! And John Gao, man, crazy guy.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Let's welcome to the show the one and only Professor, and a very clear picture. You can tell you got a new phone because he even told me right now I got a new phone, trying to figure it out. It's the Professor, Arthur Wine. Say what's up, Art.
What's up, everybody? Sorry for the delay.
Hey, you're good, man. Say hello to Julian. Julian's online too, my friend.
Hey, what's up, Julian? How you doing, man?
How you doing, Art?
Wow, Art, that's a good phone. It sounds clear. Wow, it looks good. Like it.
Thanks, man. I had to do it.
What kind of phone did you get?
An S25 Galaxy.
Wow.
Oh, fancy.
You're one of them fancy boys.
We're iPhone users.
Yeah, mine's like the old
We're
one.
an iPhone family.
What about you, Julian?
No,
this is going to be so dumb. What kind of phone do you have, Julian?
Oh, geez, Louise, man, what I can afford is about an iPhone 16, I believe. I don't know. It's got the two cameras.
Oh, nice.
And then, and that's what I'm working with.
It is what it is. We're all iPhoneers here, except Artie. He wants to be the rebel of the place. All right, let's go with Artie. Hey, Artie, what did you think about the match between John Gallo and Tiger Man Jr.?
Oh, dude. You know me, man. I'm always trying to get Gallo into some hard-hitting matches.
Yes.
I think Tiger Man and him did a good job. I think they had a great match. They worked well together, which would surprise me.
Yes.
But I was happy they did. But, man, just a good match.
Yes, very good, very good. I liked it. It was big heavy hitters, big boys, man. I love seeing both of them because John Gallo is not a small guy. And for Tiger Man to pick him up like nothing, that was awesome.
No.
And for for John Gallo to pick up Tiger Man, which is amazing because Tiger Man's a pretty hefty guy. John Gallo will pick him up, man. It was amazing, just the moves.
There was one part where I don't know who picked up who, but the ring was like bounced.
Tiger, I think,
like it was gonna
John
fall.
Gallo suplexing Tiger Man off the top rope or something, or
it
second
was
rope.
something, but it like shook.
Yeah, the whole ring shook.
The whole
it
ring
was awesome. It was great. What you think?
Loved it. I love John Gallo.
Yes, everybody's.
I don't got nothing to say about Tiger Man, but I love. He's extremely late, but I love John Gallo.
You and that lateness. You're always late. What are you talking about?
I am never late.
You're one to talk. You
Here
were.
we go. We'll talk about this off the camera, ladies and gentlemen. We have family issues, apparently. We will discuss
Oh
this.
my god.
Hey, caramba, on the podcast is
It's a safe zone here. You can talk all sorts of shit. Don't worry, you're good.
Yeah.
That's why. And you could misquote in anything you want, Julian. Don't worry. You could even make up rumors if you want. Doesn't matter. We'll go for it, right, Art?
I feel like that's how people get beat up. So as much as I would love to
Danny
see
was
it
gonna get beat up yesterday.
That'll be
Hey,
off.
we got your back, man.
There you go.
We got your back.
That's right. You see, Art rules. But yeah, it was again hard hitting match. What you think, Aliyah? You said right.
Yeah.
My apologies.
Amazing.
Yes, it was an amazing show. I like.
Really quick.
Sorry.
Go ahead, Julian.
I was just gonna tell a little story about Tiger Man if you guys wanted to hear it.
Yeah,
Please.
go ahead, man.
So for Beyond the Grave, I walked into that. This was when I was just like ringing the bell at the time. I wasn't even on production or anything. But I walk into the back and C's is sitting there at the computer, and he looks over there and he goes, "Yo, Julian, can you go pick up Tiger?" And I'm like, "Pick up Tiger who?" And he's like, "Tiger Man Jr."
The Tiger.
So here I am in my 2008 Chrysler driving down to go pick up Tiger Man Jr. of all people, and it was like I was not prepared for it at all. My back seat was a mess, so I had to pick him up, and he sat in the front seat with me, and it was just like really. He's a big dude, but he's really quiet. So it was just.
I'm surprised they didn't tell you "¿Quién eres tú?" or something like that. Something like, "Oh my god."
Oh, speaking of that, I learned a new word, and I think it was from Tiger Man. So
Okay.
he did do something good.
Okay, what do you say?
La tuya way. Not to interrupt you, Julian. That made me think of that. So
oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
As you can tell, ladies and gentlemen, if you are of Anglo descent and you want to learn Spanish, head out to the Lucha City and Pro Wrestling Legacy shows, and you will learn plenty of Spanish. Because my girlfriend is going crazy.
I am
with
now
Spanish.
bilingual.
She is
fully.
very. It's very scary.
Pura lucha. But just to really quickly end the story. But as I'm making the right turn to get onto to San Antonio Avenue, or East San Antonio Avenue, if you want to get technical, I don't know if I technically did make an illegal right turn, but a police officer, I swear, was about to pull me and Tiger Man Jr. over. So he was behind. He sees me commit this traffic violation. He's behind me, turns the big lights on. I'm thinking, oh shoot, am I about to get pulled over with Tiger Man Jr. sitting next to me, passenger? Like, what do I do? And then luckily, I guess this cop just had better things to do, or something happened. Pulls a U-turn, goes away, and I was just like, oh my goodness, not. But I wish we did get pulled over, because I feel like the story would have been funnier. If I got a ticket or something with Tiger Man Jr.
What did Tiger Man say after that? Did he say anything?
No, like I don't think he even noticed. I think he was just kind of locked in. He had his headphones in, and I was like, oh shit. Like, and I was like, he was like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "No, I thought we were about to get pulled over, brother." And then
That's
dropped him off in the back, and then
that was it. Oh man, nice. Oh, welcome to the show is none other than Randall the Scandal's #1 fan, Mel. Say hello, Mel.
Oh my God! Hi guys.
Hey, Mel.
Hey, Julien. Yeah, here's Randall the Scandal's #1 fan. If you ever want to, if he has a meet and greet, please let us know. Mel will be the first in line.
They dated in 8th grade.
You're in 8th grade.
Oh my God! No, we did not.
Just kidding, my love. Just kidding, my love.
But hey, Mel, what was your take on the Tiger Man Jr. and John Gallo match?
Really, really awesome. John Gallo did amazing. He, like always, he's a champ, so of course he defended that.
Yes, he represented for Legacy that night, last night, which was awesome. He came out the winner. It wasn't an easy win. I can tell little by little. I don't know if it's me or if you guys disagree with me, but like I think every match that John Gallo's has been like fighting lately, it's been a little tougher and a little tougher, a little tougher, and he comes out. Usually he will come out a little fresh. Now I've noticed that he's like, ooh man, like he's pretty beat the hell up, But he's a Texas Lone Star champ. That's what it's about, and he's a fighting champ just like Ricky was, and that's what I'm proud of that belt. It's a fighting belt. I've seen it like the last 2 champs that have had it. They fought pretty much every week or every other week, and it's good to see.
They fought hard for it.
Yes, they have, and it has not been easy. Unlike our champion, our legacy champion. But we'll get to that.
Also, we need to talk about Falco jumping off of the ropes.
Yes, that's
to
right.
Drabble.
Yeah, and my foot landed in Drabok's back.
Well, and I'm going to say something. How Julien has behind the scenes stuff. I think I have something behind the scenes too, because every time I sat in that seat and one of the wrestlers comes out and there's going to be some kind of aerial move or something, they'll tell me, hey, they'll tap me, hey man, heads up, or hey, be careful, or hey, move, or something, right?
Right.
Damn Dravok, man! I bought T-shirts from you, sir.
And I thought he was your friend.
He is my friend. He's awesome. But it's kind of a dick move. I like it because that's something I would do. I wouldn't like say, or how guys roll. Just the bust balls. If I'm gonna hit you, if I know somebody's gonna hit you, I'm not gonna tell you just because it'd be hilarious because you're gonna get hit. You know what I mean? So Dravok gets right next to me, and I saw him, and I was like, "What's this fucker doing?" And I see Falco get on the top rope. I go, "Oh hell! This bastard did not tell me to move."
Falco jumps
from the corner, jumps on Dravok and Tiger Man,
yes,
and lands in my seat.
And then my foot lands in Dravok's back. I'll be sending you my medical bill, Dravok.
He'll be sending you his medical bill.
I mean, to be fair, when you walk in, it does say attention. I cannot quote it word for word, but it does.
Thank you. Look at Julien with the rules.
I gotta represent over at PWL legal team.
Julien,
we're not held liable.
Where's our lawyer at?
Julien,
she's on the phone somewhere.
Where's his mute button?
What did I do?
Right off the bat.
Now I'm going to have some problems with the commentary team.
Oh, that's wonderful. It's good
I just wanted a friend.
No. I'm all peace and love over here. We don't gotta have problems.
Using his legal jargon just so they won't get sued. In case you're thinking about suing, you can't.
Oh, I would never.
Oh, that was great. But yeah, it was a good match. Well, let's go to the next match, Bobby Chaotic.
Match number 3.
Yes.
Deadly Devotion.
Yes, which is a new name for
Chaos and Ramon
yeah.
versus the Hate Brothers. Axel Lee and Vaquero
Yeah,
Star.
the Hate Brothers are back, which was great to see them together again. It was awesome. I really like seeing them. I'm so glad Vaquero's back. You know, it's been a while since we'd seen him. We saw him in his comeback, and we've seen him already come back. And the guy, man, like
It's like he never left.
yeah, I mean, maybe the first match, you know, he had a little bit of ring rust. You could tell a little bit, but man, the dude just like, man, he's natural, man. Just after that, he's going on all cylinders. It's awesome. Let's go to Arthur Wine. What did you think about the match, man?
You know, we've seen them paired before. I'm talking about Ramon and
Chaos. What's it called?
and Bobby's boy. Yeah.
Deadly Devotion.
Deadly
You know-
Devotion. Love
Deadly
it.
Devotion. Yes.
Love it.
Hey, props to their song. You know, Chaos is all about his song, and they chose like a cool little song to come out
Yeah,
to.
that was cool.
It's always exciting to see the Hate Bros, man. You know,
Yes.
they've done great things. They're awesome.
Yep.
So yeah, man, it was a good match. I really liked it.
Yeah, very good match. Let's go with Julien, Mr. Julien Edward Smith. What you think about that match, my friend?
You know, just some solid tag team action. Got to take a second to shout out mi profe, Vaquero Star,
There you go.
over at the academy.
Nice.
It's great to see him back in the ring. Just from being told that he was told that he might not even like be living to being back in the ring is like kind of just crazy. So it's always nice to see him. And then, you know, Chaos and Ramon. I'm gonna take a second to mark out here. I don't know, Ramon. I was a fan of Ramon before I even got into the Plex or anything like
Oh,
that.
wow,
So
okay.
it's just every time he comes out there, he always just puts a smile on my face. So I was like, I'm a fan of Ramon, if you will.
Nice.
It's always good to see him work. Chaos tears it up. He's lightning in the bottle. That guy.
Oh yeah, he sure is, man. Like, the kid never surprises me. You know, he's just badass. I gotta give the kid his flowers.
Thank you.
Alaya Papaya, what did you think about that match?
I really liked the match. I liked seeing Vaquero Star and Axel Lee back together. And I also did love the song that Chaos and Ramon came out to. I'm liking that tag team. I think they complement each other well, and I just think overall it was a good match.
Nice. Mel, what'd you think?
I really think I'm like happy that like Ghetto Star and like the Hate Brothers are back, because when I heard how like Ghetto was gonna be gone, it like hurt me mentally inside,
Got you.
because my like it's the same thing I've dealt with. But overall, it was a really good match. And then the Dilly Devotion, of course, Chaos and Ramon took it everything.
That's a good match. And Bobby
But-
Chaotic. Oh, go ahead, Mel. Go ahead.
baby.
Sorry. And then I feel like, in my opinion, I would think that they should put Moneyline versus Dilly Devotion for tag team titles.
So
There you
Delgado's.
go.
That's interesting.
That's
Interesting
a good-
booking. I like that.
They gotta earn it.
That's right. Thank you, Professor.
Excuse me.
Excuse you.
Artie, is this mic on? Excuse me.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
They have earned it. Anything with Chaos and Ramon, they've earned it. They deserve
Jesus.
it. Let's put them in.
Get outta here.
Sees? Where's your mute button? Jesus.
Violence. Get podcast today. Lord. This is carrying over from yesterday.
You should get suspended instead of.
Yeah,
Bobby.
you're suspended.
I'll suspend all of you right now. Let me turn off the mics. Where is it?
We
Damn it.
flipped this table. Where is
Oh,
it?
good Lord. Julian, we just like to be on the podcast.
We
sir,
flip
after all this
tables
violence.
around here.
This is just a typical Saturday for me.
What do you think, Bobby Chaotic? Your thoughts?
I love it. I love the
Yeah.
song. I wasn't expecting it to be them that came out, so when I realized that it was Chaos and Ramon, it just fit the song and the tag team partners together. I'm with Mel. I really would love to see Ramon and Chaos as a tag team actual partnership going for the belt. That would be awesome. But the match was amazing.
Yeah, it was good match and good back and forth. The only thing I got a bone to pick is that I know at one point there was issues with Chaos and Ramon. If you don't recall, I recall that where
They were
right? They
Yeah,
were fighting each other.
They were
right?
fighting,
And I thought they were going to lead to something maybe where they're going to turn on each other, but I don't know. Maybe that's at a later date.
but I think it was they were trying to be friends. But then when they would do like a 6-man or something,
Yes.
then eventually
They
like
would
one
fight
would
each other.
turn on each other,
Got you.
and then that's when it was like weird. but there was tension, but they were still friends.
Got you. Okay, I got you. Good point. Good
Yeah,
point.
you gotta kind of blame Ramon at this point because first it was Carnage and now Chaos. So like maybe he's not a good friend.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, you never
I want
know.
to say something that I brought up to mind that I really think.
What? What's that?
So you know how yesterday Chaos left Ramon alone in the ring?
Yeah.
I was
Oh,
telling Art,
okay.
in my opinion, that what if Chaos turns heel and goes with Carnage?
Ooh, that's
A
interesting.
real tag team.
Wow, that'd be interesting. Because speaking of Carnage, lights turn off, and all of a sudden Carnage comes in from the back and starts fighting with Chaos, which is to me, I think in a couple of shows ago, I said on the podcast that one of my some dream booking I had, fantasy booking. I'm sorry, that I had would be Carnage and Chaos. I'd like to see that. We've seen them one time, right? They go 1-on-1, I believe. If I'm not mistaken.
I
I don't think 1-on-1. They
No,
just
they got
recently
tag
did
teams?
do a tag team match
Okay,
where
cool. Thank you.
it was
thank you.
Amber Blaze and Chaos versus Carnage and Bilal.
Got you. Okay, thank you for correcting me. Yeah,
So they have locked horns before.
got you. But I would like to see them 1-on-1.
And they had a little social media beef going on
Did they
too.
really?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
Chino's
Carnage.
Carnage was talking shenanigans and Chaos was talking shenanigans.
Who's the better trash talker of the two there, Arthur and Julien? What are your opinions on that?
Well, I mean, I don't think Chaos has many words. I think he has like 2 phrases. But
Okay,
So you-
calm down.
so you got to give it to Carnage, man. And
He
Carnage
doesn't
is out there
talk
talking that
either.
shit, you know.
What does he say?
Carnage just jumps in the ring, I think.
He doesn't say
I mean,
nothing.
he's-
To be fair, both of their characters really don't require them to speak or say much.
Gotcha.
So they just got that aura.
But
So
they
if they
got
were to
that-
have an aura off, that's a different question.
aura off. I like
So
that.
who has
who has
won?
it?
Oh, okay.
But so you're asking me who I think has more aura?
Yeah.
That's a tough question. The both of them, like they're in different ways. They contrast each other.
Yeah, I think so.
I say Chaos.
I think
I'd say
Carnage
Chaos
is a
too.
better trash talker, but
social media wise.
Yes, but
Yeah.
Chaos doesn't have to say anything. He can just get in the ring.
Yeah, he don't have to do nothing on social media.
So
He
then,
just brings it.
got you. Wow.
I can't wait till like when I'm cutting promos on the gram and stuff. Then just
Yes. Please don't say we suck. We would really appreciate that.
I don't know. I got you.
I'm just begging you.
For now, I'll
For
play
now,
nice.
sir. Please, sir. But at the end of the during the match, like we said, Carnage comes out, Chaos and him go to the back. They fight. They left Ramon alone, and Hate Brothers did their thing, man. They did this cool move where they put Ramon on the shoulders. Axel, I think it was Vaquero drops him off. Vaquero does the moonsault, and then 1, 2, 3. That was it, and show's over on that one. So the winners are the Hate Brothers. So Lucha City had a win on that one, I believe. If you want to consider Hate Brothers for Lucha City, but they're for both.
Yeah.
So I really couldn't say, but they were the winners. What was the next match, Bobby Chaotic?
Match number 4. Henry Ivan Murphy
Oh, Vey. This was like, jeez.
versus the PWL champ Nolan Knight.
Yes, and it was
This one was emotional for
this was
me.
emotional too. Yeah, let's start off with we'll start with Julien. What were your thoughts, Julien?
Man, this you want to talk about emotional for Bobby Chaotic? Like literally, like when I talk about like day ones in the academy, both of them, Henry and Nolan. It was a little rough to watch because both of them have helped me just so much. So to see them fighting kind of hurts a little bit, but it was a great match. Both of them are just so talented. They go out there and they're just so underrated as workers. They're just amazing. I believe Nolan picked up the victory. It was just a great match. Always amazing to see those two go out there and do their thing.
Yes. Let's go with Mel. Your thoughts?
With Henry, I really think like how he landed. I really think like it wouldn't like it hurt him a lot.
I'll
so,
get to that
like,
right now. I'll explain to the crowd,
Yeah.
the fans, if you weren't
he
there.
got hurt so bad. I was like, oh, like is he okay?
Yeah, it was brutal to watch. There was I'll discuss right now that we'll talk about it.
I didn't know we were bringing that up.
Oh yeah, well, I'm not gonna show the clip. I have the clip, but I'm not gonna. I never post any of the guys getting hurt. But I just, I usually explain to the crowd like what happens, and I usually I usually tell everybody like, these guys like sacrifice themselves, and you don't realize the hard work these guys put in and the danger that that they put. It happens, you know what I mean? It's part of wrestling, it's not always gonna be perfect, but There's a point where Henry jumps through the ropes, does a tope suicida, and what's crazy is that a couple weeks ago, Henry jumped over the third rope, which was amazing, and he landed it perfect, man. And one thing I've noticed about Henry is when he does that tope suicida, like it's a 50-50 for him. I've seen that, you know, ever since the beginning. There's times where he lands it great. There's times where his foot gets caught. I've seen it, and I'm like, oh, I just don't want them to get hurt. I really never. I don't care if we have beef with anybody or whatever. I just don't want them to get hurt. You know, that's not cool. So Henry jumps and he jumped too hard, and the professor was there. The professor was like front row. I caught it on camera, but the professor saw the entire thing, man. It was crazy. And I looked at the video and I saw it, and even the way he landed, you could hear like the slap. And the first thing I thought was like he messed up his head. You know, he landed on his head.
That's what we originally
That's
thought.
what I originally thought too. But I think what he did, and quote me if I'm wrong, Professor, what did you see?
Oh man, you know, obviously he overshot him.
Got you.
No knock on Nolan, because Nolan was pretty far out.
Okay.
But Henry just overshot, and like you said, you could see it, and you definitely heard it. So at the initial hit, you know, I could hear Henry talking, and like at least he was talking. He was okay. Yes. We had our boy C's come out to check on him personally. But you know, props to Henry. I mean, he's, in my opinion, I would show the clip because it adds to how badass Henry is. Because he got up and he finished that match, man.
Yes, and
I just want to
go ahead, Julien, go ahead, brother.
I just want to take a second to just shout out Henry for that. Yeah,
Yes.
Said it how it is. It just happens, you know. Shit happens as wrestlers.
Yes.
Literally, it happened with me. It just sometimes you go out there and you think something's gonna happen a specific way, and it takes the smallest little bit of things, and stuff just
just
goes
a
wrong.
missed time can just makes even a millisecond just makes a huge difference in something like that.
But no shade to Henry or anything, because
No,
like Art just said, badass, just got up, screamed, said I'm good, walked in there, and just started
and that's what's
the match.
amazing, because like I freaked out. I'm thinking, oh my god, he's fucking killed himself. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh my god, I hope nothing's wrong with him. You know, and I was freaked out. Honestly, I really freaked out, because like I said, I hate seeing these guys get hurt like that. And of all this, he hurt his ankle.
Yeah.
That's what's amazing. I was like, thank you,
He was
God,
able to roll out of it.
Yes, I think that's what he did. He did, like, he saw that he overshot, and I think he tried to tuck himself in. So I think the slap you heard was more likely his back.
Just
that's what I'm
rolling
thinking.
through it.
And he rolled through it. And when he hit the door, I think that's when he messed up his ankle. But I mean, he's okay. I hit him I hit him on the gram. I asked him, hey man, are you okay? We hope you're okay. You know, thank God it wasn't worse than it looked worse than it was, man. But I'm so glad that you're okay, man. It's like, yeah, man, I'm in Vegas, bro. I'm good to go. I'm like, oh, thank God. So he's fine. Shouts out to Henry, man. You're a freaking warrior, man. It's awesome.
Yeah.
But great match. You know, I believe Nolan cheated, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
He did, right?
How?
Well,
He hit the
the
ref with the belt.
That's what I want to talk
was
about.
it Nolan who hit the ref, or did he make Henry hit the ref?
He made Henry hit the
And
ref.
that ref is something else.
Hold on, let me just say something real quick.
Gosh.
Because he was in the corner.
For once, I'm on Henry's side.
And he fucking... I think Nolan slapped him or something, or head. I don't know. It was so confusing because there was like so much shit going on. And then the referee sounded like, I don't know, you kids, because I'm old as fuck. But
You're not.
There's I don't know if you remember the Chappelle Show. Okay.
No.
Okay, you remember it, right? Okay. Check it out on YouTube.
Depends on what you're
Okay?
talking about. Depends on what you're talking about.
Right? Okay, so there's a skit with Rick James, and there's a part where Charlie Murphy slaps Rick James. And he goes, why you hit me, Charlie Murphy? The referee sounded like, why'd you do that?
But that, where was Ref Valentin?
I don't know.
No, that ref couldn't. I think the ref didn't know how to count.
How dare you? He's from the
He was
academy. He's
counting
learning.
so slow.
Valentin probably was drinking a sun kiss with like a Teddy Grams or something, you know. He's a little guy. But Julia, what'd you think about the ref there, man?
I mean, quick thinking from Nolan. Just gotta shout that out really quick. You know, it's I've never would have thought in a million years to do that in a title match. Just a smart way to retain the title.
Yeah. That was pretty good. That's pretty smart, man. He's using that old bastards kind of
So
thing.
he did something, and Henry's the one that hit the
Yes,
ref.
Yeah, because the referee thought that Henry hit him, and so he DQ'd Henry. So it was
Right, but did he?
No, it was Nolan.
Oh.
I think Nolan doesn't deserve to be champ.
How dare you?
Oh, be careful,
I
baby.
se-
You'll
I
be
second that.
suspended again.
You want to talk about deserving to be the champion?
Yes.
Let me tell you something. I'm just to take a second, not to be mean or
All
anything,
right.
but you want to talk about workload, man. Nolan Knight, he puts it in day and day out.
All right,
I don't think there's anyone more deserving of
There
champion.
you
if you
go.
ask
Look at
me.
Julian with the opinion. Look at Julian. Look at that.
I'm just saying because that got suspended by him. So.
Yeah, she got suspended because of him. That's the beef with Mel, the videographer, and Nolan. That's the history between them.
And he taught me how to ankle pick, so we can go back and forth all day.
There you go. You see, Julian's a Nolan fan. He loves his champion, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm a Nolan fan too.
Yeah, you are. That is
I
true.
do like Nolan.
But on top, Henry gets disqualified. Why'd you hit me? Like that. I love that line. That was hilarious. I don't know if I recorded that, but I hope I did.
These poor refs, man. Everyone's giving them a bunch of shit. They're just doing their jobs and they're new. Like I don't think a lot of people are understanding. Like they just got this job maybe like it's the 31st, 27 days ago. Like being taught.
Are we being too rough?
There's a lot of stuff that goes into being a ref. If, like, believe it or not, like you can ask them and they'll tell you. Like it's a lot.
It is.
Just taking the mental process of that and like sometimes knowing that you're the one that's gonna get blamed for fucking up when you didn't even fuck up is like one of the craziest things in the world. So they're going through a lot. So it's like I wouldn't wish the pressure that they have like on my worst enemy.
I'm still gonna give it to them, man. They're still gonna hear it from
That's
me.
the professor, ladies and gentlemen. He does not care.
Well, or I'll allow it because you were a ref, or you said you refed a match at one point, correct? Like,
Oh man, like 26 years ago once, but yeah,
listen,
man.
but you know what it's like. So
Yeah, the pressure's crazy. Yeah.
Got you.
I refed a practice match for. Oh no, they haven't debuted yet, so I don't know the wrestling names. So I'm not gonna come out here and say random names. But that was like one of the most like stressful experiences of my life.
Wow.
And there was no one in the building.
Damn. It was like no crowd. Oh,
No crowd.
Damn,
It
yeah,
was
that's a lot about it.
It was
Notice
me.
that laugh?
It was me, C's in the corner with Vaquero, and then Chaos was there, and he yelled at me for not enforcing a rule. Actually, it was kind of funny, but yeah. So it's stressful.
That's what you learn. That's how you learn. All right. Next match, Bobby Chaotic. What's the next match?
So now we're on match number 5.
All right. And ladies and gentlemen, there was no break during this session because the last time. Hey, Julian, real quick.
A recurring theme, if you can notice.
Just real quick, bro. When was it? The time you guys got up for a break, man, and there was no break. It was like.
Oh yeah.
That's where Odyssey came out. I started talking all sorts of shit, but then because everybody asked me, dude, everybody's asking me like, why did you get up? There was like no break. Like, what made you want to get up? And because usually there's an intermission or something. So I always take the cue from the guys, from the commentary team, from Nate, from G Fury, and from Julien. So I see all three of them get up, and I see you guys get up. So I saw them. Oh, cool, we're in intermission. So I got up and I go, hey, I'll be back. I'm gonna give Artie some cookies because those are on Christmas. It was the Big Bang. That's when it was. So you
Is that
guys,
what we're calling it
yeah,
these days?
no, it was really cookies. It was a tin of cookies.
I'm just kidding.
They really were.
So
Yeah.
you guys get up and you guys go. I'm like, oh, cool. So I go and I come back, and then Bobby Chaotic, is like, why did you leave me here? And Elia's like texting me, come back. Odyssey's out here talking shit, all sorts of stuff. And then so I tell C's, yeah, dude. I go, I thought that I see the guys get up, that he yelled at you guys, right? Get your asses back out there.
Yeah, that was a oh shit moment. I've had like 3 oh shit moments in my short wrestling.
Wait, can I ask you something real quick?
Of course, what's up?
What was harder, commentating or being a ref?
Ooh. Honestly, probably being a ref. Like, I'm not even saying that to like gas up the 2 referees we have right now, but it's a lot of stuff that goes into it. Just like yet again, sometimes you get the blame for a lot of stuff that isn't even your fault. So it's just I've heard stories of referees getting bitch smacked backstage for messing stuff up, and so yeah.
That's terrible.
So you would think that referees being like is harder?
Yeah. Anyone, or not saying this to knock anyone thing or anyone, but anyone can get in front of a microphone and start talking about wrestling if you ask me.
Gotcha.
Not to say that, or you asked Nate, right? To piggyback off of what Nate was saying, and he was talking about how it comes so effortlessly. I just do this off the dome, just to poke fun at Nate a little bit. But sometimes it's just when you're out there, you have it or you don't. It comes naturally for some people, and I feel that it just comes naturally for me when I'm watching these guys do what they do. And if you truly love it, it comes naturally.
Gotcha. Nice. Got a girl, Mel. Good question. All right. What was the next match, Bobby Chaotic?
Kempo Jr. versus.
Oh, Angel Aéreo.
There you go.
Part 2, ladies and gentlemen. That match
Oh
was
my god.
great. The first one, to me, I think the first one was a little bit better because it was like really emotional. You know, because like Angel Aéreo's mom was crying, and it was like a lot of tears, and it was just
Trash was flying. The trash cans were flying.
Man. It was great. But this match did not disappoint. Let's go with the Professor. Professor, your thoughts on this match, my friend?
Oh man, well Kempo's like my number one guy right now. I love his matches. You're gonna get some hardcore lucha matches when he's in the ring. Just the way they jump out of the ring. Kempo had a gash on his ass. It was just a great match.
You guys noticed that too?
Yes.
I was gonna make the AJ Styles reference, but I don't know if that was just my eyes playing tricks on me because I have just to note something. A lot of people always ask me, why are you wearing sunglasses at night, or why are you wearing sunglasses indoor? It's because I have a little bit of a major stigmatism in my left eye. Gotcha. So when lights and like that are balancing and blaring and stuff like that, so it's just easier for me to be wearing glasses.
Gotcha.
So I just didn't know if it was my eyes playing tricks on me or if he had a little hole on his right butt cheek.
There was a big ass gash, and that outfit he was wearing was very revealing, apparently, from what I'm hearing from the ladies. Yeah, it's very disturbing. That's what I heard. I don't know, but let's go with Elia. What you think about the match?
I thought it was good. I thought it was intense. I also like that it's like real lucha. Like it's really like insane.
It's
intense. Like that they're doing everything right. Like I don't know.
They're two of the top big dogs for lucha.
Yeah.
They're just amazing, both of them. They have amazing athletic abilities. I mean, the flips and the everything.
It's
Anything they do outside
insane.
the ring, it's like they're high risk flyers, and Kempo risk it. That guy just scares me, just like with you, because like the dude just goes out 200%, and he jumps out the ring. And there was one where Angel flipped over, I think the third rope, if I'm not mistaken, and Kempo caught him, and he caught him in some back move, and they both wound up running into the door, and they opened it.
Oh yeah, that
was crazy. It was amazing.
And everyone, not that it was funny, but the funny part about it was everyone was like, "Close the door, it's cold."
That was really all pissed off, but I thought it was cool because even Aaron, our cameraman, he's like the quietest guy on the planet, and he was like, "Wow!" Like he was, "Whoa, that was amazing!" That was so cool seeing his face. Let's go with Professor. Your thoughts?
Yeah, man, that spot where Kempo needed stitches on his ass, that was similar to the Henry spot.
Yes.
So, man, that's just a dangerous area.
Yes,
but, they're going to keep doing it. They're going to keep entertaining us. And, man, I just wish all the best and no injuries, man. But I love it. Give it to us.
It's just my seat and your daughter's seat are like the most dangerous. It's a danger zone right there. Because I've seen your daughter almost get hit. I've seen you get hit. I almost got hit plenty of times. So it's a lot of fun. I love it.
Yeah, that's my beef with Ramon, man.
Yes, exactly. Oh, yeah, when he ran into you. That's right.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Bobby Chaotic, your thoughts?
Kempo scares me.
Yes.
That's no secret.
Yes, you've always told us.
Yes, but I love to see Angel come out. I love both of them, but Kempo just really scares me. But it was very intense, so I never know what to expect. So Diana even mentioned, she's like, you look like you have anxiety. And I'm like, this match scares the hell out of me every time. So,
yes.
But it was a great one.
It was a great one. Let's go, Julien. Julien, your thoughts from the commentary side?
Ooh, I always get quiet when these big lucha matches come out because Nate is talking 1,000 miles an hour, and then you got G adding in some stuff on the right. But it's hard to keep track with what's going on, and then I just end up going quiet because it's just so much is happening, and these guys are doing flips and they're arm dragging and they're doing it with their legs, and it's like, oh my god, I get gassed just watching. It's
very intense. And right there at the front row where we sit, it's like you see all the action, and it's just great. It's just you see everything and you hear everything because apparently there's a history with Kempo and Mel. Apparently, I've noticed for years, and a lot of cursing going on. I'm like, man, where's Randall the Scoundrel to defend his lady? Where is he?
Okay, this whole beef started because I went to a wrestling match with Juarez, right?
Okay.
And it all started because I don't know, I was cursing at his tag team, his team.
Okay.
And it was 3 years ago. And ever since we've been going in and off.
Wow.
But yesterday, he went off on me.
That was hilarious.
Crazy.
Yeah, even your mom wanted you kicked out, which was even more hilarious.
Right?
Your mom was like, "Get her out of here."
Kicked out
Get
of
this
the
girl out. I was like, "You're gonna get suspended because you're talking shit about Kempo. You better be quiet." I told her right away. There's a lot of their
And I didn't stay quiet. I defended my own self.
As you should.
Go ahead, Julie.
It's,
Go ahead.
it's scary. It's scary as hell because I can't hear all of this going down, and he's pointing at the corner. So I'm thinking he's talking shit to us, flipping us off.
No, it's a little girl in the corner who is known as our videographer who is beefing with a grown ass man. That's the problem.
Okay, but like exactly, grown ass man, which he should learn what to do and just focus on wrestling and not be in my own freaking business.
No,
I
because
agree, baby. I
because
agree.
She's talking schmack. That's
No,
the problem. So,
I agree, Mel.
Yeah, I'm sitting there like, damn, did I do something in the back? Like, why
No,
is
and
he
then
doing something else?
I
Imagine
turn around,
Julian goes.
Nate,
Imagine Julian
I
goes.
turn around.
Oh, go ahead, Mel. Go ahead.
Nate and the other guy looked at me, and then I looked at them, and I was like, "Are they pointing at them, or was pointing at me?" Because they look at me, and then I look at them, and I was like, "Me, it was me."
You know, it'd be hilarious if Julian thought, why is Kempo calling me muchacha miada or something like that? What? Why is he calling me that? You know, that'd be hilarious.
You'd be surprised. It wouldn't be like the worst thing I've heard from like heckling in general.
Oh, really, man? Jesus. Oh my God. Go ahead, Laya. You say anything?
No.
You're good. Okay. Good. I saw you get the mic, but yeah, it was. I thought it was a great match. At the end,
Kempo takes it.
Kempo took it. And me and Art were talking about that. Was it it's called was it the Angel's Wings? I believe that's the move that's called. If I'm not mistaken.
It's that Gerald Briscoe driver type
that what
thing
it
he
is?
does.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
It was amazing, man. It looked so clean, man. And man, the way Angel sold it, like he broke his neck. It was just so badass. And yeah,
I don't think you got a choice.
right, man. It was amazing,
Yeah.
man. I was so
That's one of those where it's like you really don't have a choice. You're just going for the ride.
Yeah, exactly. You guys are right. You guys are hitting on the nail on the head because it was like it looked brutal, man. And at the end, Kempo comes out and cuts a promo saying like, "Hey, man, we're 1-1. You know, Angel won the first one, Kempo won this one, so they want to go for a rubber match." And I don't know what.
Why is it called a rubber match?
That's what they call it, right? I don't know. It's just a wrestling term. If I'm
That's
not
what.
mistaken.
There's a lot of surprising terms in wrestling that you wouldn't think.
Yeah.
That, like
It's just, that's what they
you're
call
sitting
it.
back. You're sitting back there, and they're like, "Yeah, this guy's gonna get ham sandwich tonight," and
You're like,
"What
what the hell is that? Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
That's how I feel every time Danny starts talking.
Danny and Art.
And Artie,
Like, what?
with their old jargon. What did we say the
Old
last
school,
time
baby.
when their girls were like, what'd you say? When he stumped a mud hole on them or something? And
No,
you're
it
like,
was something
Yeah.
about a doorknob.
Slobber
Like
knocker.
Slobber
Yeah.
knocker.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Yeah, that's our
good old
lingo.
JR.
There you go. But yeah, they were talking about how they want to have the third match, which is going to be great. And I don't know if it's next week or I couldn't hear him too much because he was yelling a lot. But it was he said mask for mask first. But usually they'll say that and they don't go through with it, which I kind of get it. You know what I'm saying? Because they got to keep the mask on.
Next week is gonna be Vaquero and Kempo.
Vaquero. No, isn't it Axel and Kempo? You're right. It was Axel and Kempo.
Yeah,
That's right.
Axel
That's
and
the next
Kempo, my
week. That's
bad.
right.
So, but is the match or the mask for mask, was it to Angel
That's
or was it
Angel.
to
That was
Axel?
No, that was to Angel.
Because we had
No, the
Axel came out after.
'cause he wanted to fight right there and then. But no, the mask for mask, from what I heard him, was between him and Air Angel, Angel Aéreo. And it's gonna be I don't know. You usually say that because I remember at one point, this is a while back. I think you guys haven't even gone yet, where it was Skybird against Kempo. They had a really good rivalry for a while in Lucha City, and the same thing. They came up about the mask for mask, but it never.
Something will always come up where
Yeah.
somebody interferes or something and nobody wins.
Yeah, good call. Yeah, that's a good
Yeah.
call because I've heard that and it's never happened, but it'd be very interesting. I have yet, as long as I've been going there for 3 years, I've yet to see anybody get their mask taken off or lost it. You, Artie, have you ever seen anybody lose their mask?
I mean, just Marty recently, but we already knew what Marty looked
Yeah,
like, so it wasn't a
exactly.
big deal.
You,
Yeah.
Julian, any? Have you seen anybody like lose a mask?
Not like locally that I can
got
think
you.
of.
Okay, got you. Yeah, it's very rare that I've seen it locally, but yeah, but we said Kempo on top. Next match.
The main event. This one, C's made me cry. I literally had tears in my eyes.
Yeah, she got very emotional on this, and like this is what I love about not just wrestling but pro wrestling legacy, because props to C's for that promo that he did.
Yeah.
That was
It was
a
beautiful.
great promo where you mentioned all the 4 pillars. That was so cool.
Well,
And,
let me introduce him.
He's right here. He's still holding that belt.
all right. His arm's gonna get tired. Tell him to put it down.
So the
Stop it.
The main event is going to be the 4 pillars match,
Yes.
which is Cosmo Orion
Yes.
versus Jimo Kaminari
Yes.
versus Marty Snow
Yes.
versus Norinco.
Norinco. Yes. And
Norinco.
Norinco. Very good. Roll the R. But it was like the way C's hyped it up, and this was what's so amazing because me and Art, and we've talked about this before, where we talk about like some matches. It's like they're good matches, but we sometimes wish, man, I wish there was more of a build up for it. You know, it makes it a little more exciting. But just this one promo, just like
It said it
it
all.
sucked me in, man. I was like, I could not wait, man.
And the 4 pillars were way before me, so I
before me, too.
don't have that connection that they're the 4
Exactly.
pillars, right?
Exactly.
But that damn thing made me cry.
It was awesome. It was awesome because I always hear Artie talking about it because I know Artie's been around the scene for a while, and he told me about it, and I was like, I always get excited. I was always thinking like, man, I wish I could have been there back then, like to see like the beginning, you know, and or I wish this, and man, when that came out, I'm like, holy crap, like wow, I was like, bravo on the promo.
I was also like, instead of PWL, I was in PW. I think it was Z.
Zen, yeah, Pro Wrestling Zen.
Zen. I first started in PW Zen.
Got you. Let's start off with Julien. What were your thoughts on this, man? Since you're the inside guy, what did you think about that? The whole 4 pillars match.
Oh my goodness! But I just want to say it was an honor to call that match.
Yes.
When you say dream match, like definition to the T, I think they hit it right on the nail. Cause you got everything you could ever want. You got Cosmo Orion in there doing his thing. You got Jimo Kaminari. We haven't seen Norinco in a while,
Yes.
so it was the first time I was able to call one of his matches. So that was exciting. He's a student of Crazies, so it's just and I think what just gets people so emotional is just to see the growth of everybody, to see where Cosmo started to where he is now, to where Marty started to where he is now, for where Jimo started to where he is now, to like it's just et cetera, et cetera. But yeah, you know, in a weird way, C's was saying the other day, these guys, they're not the little kids that they were when they started. You know, they're the top dogs now, and
top dogs. Exactly.
so. And then they go in there and they put on an absolute banger. And it's just with callbacks to just so much random things. And you got Jimo and Cosmo hitting slot machines.
Yes,
and then
that was cool because our entire row called that out when they did that. Like, when he got on his shoulders, like all of us, slot machine. It was so cool. Took us back.
That's
a great tag.
Every time that's one of those moves where every time I see it, I crack a little smile because it's like, damn. People don't understand that that's really hard to do.
Oh yeah.
So,
it looks hard and it's very athletic and it looked great. And let's go with the professor. What were your thoughts, man? Since you were an OG from that era.
Oh yeah, man. Just like you guys were saying, you know, that video package, they were able to put, just like 20% of the emotion of the past 4.5 years into one video package.
Yes.
And, you know, it had everybody, you know, ready for the match. You know, for me, it was more seeing Marty and Cosmo in the ring. Like, those to me are the 2 like goats of Legacy.
Wow.
So, you know, I was even trying to start a little bastards chant because, you know, for me, when Cosmo was a bastard, that was the best time of Legacy for me. But yeah, man, I mean, props to Jimo. Good to see Nori out there.
Yes.
He was back in the day. He was a badass, man. Not that he isn't now, but he needs to come back and give us some good matches.
Yeah, it was good. I like this mask. This mask was cool. It was awesome. Alaya, what were your thoughts?
I loved it. I love the like emotional part of it. I know like some of the guys that have been watching them like since they started, like I was emotional for them. But I just loved like just seeing them all together and seeing the growth and what they've become.
Yes. What you think? Bobby Chaotic, your thoughts?
It was Caesar's words all the way for me. Like I don't have the connection, like I said, of them being, you know, from the beginning till now. I've only been there going on 1.5 years already. Yeah. So but to see them so little as little babies, you know, little fellas.
And they're little guys,
It was a beautiful match. It was a beautiful promo from C's. It was just amazing overall. Like it hit me and I didn't know them back then, you know.
Yes.
So I could definitely see somebody as like Artie from the very beginning have that connection, because I had that connection yesterday. So
Yeah, that was awesome. And what was cool is that what I had heard is that Sam XIX, shouts out to you. He told me that they came out to their old school music, like their original intro.
that's cool.
So that was cool. That's what I noticed. Like when they came out, I'm like, wow, it's not the Space Boy song that Cosmo was like a different one. I was like, wow, this is pretty bad. I like that song, the original one, to tell you the truth. And the new one, I thought it was really badass. You know, Gmo comes out and he looks at me and he's like, oh, like, yeah, man, I can't dance to this. You know, his rolling stuff. Like he was all upset because of a song, but he came out. Norinco came out. Marty came out to his original Bastard song, which I love that song. That's the one he always used to come out to before. And it was just great, man. Seeing all four of them, like you said, just the same thing with you, Bobby Chaotic. Like I wasn't there from the beginning, but you know, seeing all four of them like got me excited, thinking like, wow, man, this must have been even more. If it's badass now, I could just imagine how it was 4 years ago.
Yeah.
You know, it's like it was great. A great booking, man. Great booking of a match, man. I loved it.
All of the bookings were amazing. It was
good.
just a great dream match night.
Great show. Show. Mel, what did you think?
Like, since I was like I said, I was there like in PWZ, so I know how it feels having like seeing the young kids turn into like the big top of wrestling. So it was pretty cool seeing them wrestle against one another.
Yeah, it was great. It was great seeing it. They did a couple of aerial moves. Gmo jumped from the corner.
Yeah.
From like jumped like crazy, man. I think I got that on film. I don't know. I was telling C's, man. I felt like one of those like war reporters. I was just running here because I was about to get hit because people were jumping, and I was like, I'll start with, you know what? I'm gonna go with the freaking helmet next time.
I want to ask you about that helmet. So I know when Gmo and Cosmo were together, they were the space.
Yeah.
The
Aerospace.
Aerospace. Is that helmet? Is it Cosmos or is it Gmo's?
No, it's Cosmo.
That's what I figured, and I'm like, why is Gmo still obsessed with that?
Gmo's an asshole. I love it. He just like stealing stuff. It's cool.
Okay, just wanted to make sure because I thought it was Cosmos, but he keeps coming out with it like it's
hilarious.
his. So I was just like, what's happening here?
It is. Yeah, he comes out with it. He's very obsessed with that space helmet.
He wants to go back to
He
aerospace.
does. I think so. It'd be great, but no, it's not going to happen. But at the end, which was very surprising because our predictions. Well, let's start off with Julien. Who was your prediction to win that match, Julien?
I don't know if you guys follow me on Instagram. I know you do, Dan,
Yes.
and I know you do too, Art. But every week I shout out Cosmo. I say, look at Cosmo just being so inspirational, just because he's one of my role models in the academy. I look up to Cosmo when you like just top dog. He's everything you want.
Gotcha.
The work ethic, he puts in the work. So I personally thought, this match was going to be his. He was going to come out, do his thing, and get the 1, 2, the 3.
Got you. Let's go with Bobby Chaotic. Who was your prediction to win that match?
Cosmo.
Cosmo. Okay, another Cosmo. You, Alaya?
Cosmo or Marty?
Wow. Okay. Mel, who did you think?
Marty.
Wow, Marty. Okay. Let's go with the Professor. Who was your thoughts, man?
I'm always going to go for Cosmo.
Gotcha.
But like you said, I had a little talk with you right before the match,
Yeah.
and I just feel like it was Gmo's time to pull out a victory
Yeah,
in
you
that
said
kind of
it. That
scenario.
is true.
Yeah.
My prediction was either going to be Cosmo or Norinco because I thought it would be great for Norinco to come back and like, wow, the first match he's come back and he's going to win it, and then against the Four Pillars, you know what I mean? And I thought that would have been kind of cool. But I also thought, okay, Cosmo, because Cosmo's a top dog there. But man, very surprising. And then the Professor called it. I was like, I even told him, you bastard Professor, you got it right. You were correct. And I go, Gmo comes out on top. But then he made a lot of sense because Gmo, I've noticed, is on a big winning streak right now. He's on a hot streak. So I'm predicting, this is my prediction, that I think this year we're going to see Gmo Kaminari as the PWL champion. That's my thought because he held that title for, I believe it was maybe like 10 seconds against Aiden Colt, which was the greatest match I've ever seen. And I was by myself that day. It was awesome. And Gmo beat Aiden clean. And this is where Henry was a crooked ref. I think Chucky came out, Ref Chucky, which if you've seen Ref Chucky, ladies and gentlemen, please send us an email or something because he's been missing for I don't know how long. We're very concerned. And so, but anyways, back to the show. Ref Chucky came out and he counted 1, 2, 3. Gmo won the match. He held the belt for 10 seconds, and that's when C's was a GM at the time. He comes out, nope, you are not the original referee. Henry was the referee. Get the fuck out. He kicked him out. Aiden does his move. 1, 2, 3. Aiden Colt, baby, champion again. But Gmo held that championship for like 10 seconds. It was hilarious.
Just to clarify,
Yes.
you said that was the best match you've ever seen.
Yes.
And that you were alone. It was
Yes.
awesome. Was the match what was awesome, or the fact that you were alone?
No,
what made
the
it
match
awesome?
was awesome.
You better say the right thing here,
The match
buddy.
was awesome.
I was there with you, bro. I was there.
But we weren't connected as we are
That's even
connected
worse.
now, Professor.
Yeah.
Were you guys sitting on the other side?
No,
where
where were we sitting that time? No, I think I was sitting on the. You were there, Art, but I was sitting at the corner on the other side where
Yeah.
Johnny sits at, but on the other corner, like by the door. I was there by myself.
Oh no.
Yes, that's
What
where.
D1 level instigator? Jeez Louise.
Yeah, you see, even Julien knows. I'm not falling for this
He loves the
crap.
chaos.
He's calling us instigators?
No, absolutely
No,
not. Right,
no.
Julien?
I'm sorry.
We're not allowed to have fun no more.
I just didn't know, because anybody can come up here with a mic and talk wrestling.
Oh
so
my
I just
God,
want to make sure
hilarious.
we're right on the
Who
same
said that
page here.
comment? I'm just kidding. See, Julien, what you're causing here. But Gmo Commentator comes out on top. But like I said, I think Gmo's gonna. I think he's on the road to championship stardom with that PWL championship. I'm thinking. What do you think, Art?
Yeah, man, I totally agree with it. I'm just glad Gmo did get the victory. I talk a lot of trash to the kid, but I think he's due, man. I think he's put in the work. He's put in the work.
What do you think, Julien? Your thoughts?
Yeah, look, Gmo's one of those guys that's also in there all the time, sweating, putting in the work.
Yeah.
So to see, I'm not surprised to see him come up with a big victory like this. So, and then the year's just starting, so it's interesting to see where everyone is going to take their paths.
Very interesting. Very interesting. Love Hurt. And then, ladies and gentlemen, just make sure you tune into Love Hurts, which will be on Friday the 13th.
Yay.
That'll be the next PWL show. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait for that one. And one of the big spots, one of the big matches they're promoting right now is the girls, Pilar versus
wait.
Amber Blaze. No DQ, ladies and gentlemen. So
That's going to be amazing.
I hope you go out there and support them because it's going to be an awesome match. If without DQ was awesome, I could just, with DQ, or no, without DQ, right? Well, I don't know what I'm saying. Right?
yeah, without DQ.
Okay, thank you, Professor. That's why you're the professor. It was great, but now that it's a DQ, I got all confused. With the DQ match, you shut up. I will shut your mic off. But with the
be nice.
Be nice, guys.
No DQ match.
No DQ. Yes, no DQ. Yeah. Now just forget it. Move on to the next segment. I'm getting fucked up over here. Look, Julien, stop laughing, Julien. This isn't funny.
What am I laughing?
It's a condition.
I'm damned if I do, damned if I don't on this podcast. I swear.
Thank God Caesar's holding that belt in front of you.
I'm telling you, know what? You're right. That's why I'm biting my tongue here. But I think I might have to take my talents to the Los Hate Bros podcast.
How dare you, sir? How dare you? Whose podcast? I'm sorry.
The Hate Bros podcast.
The Hate Brothers have one? Oh, cool. Well, the Hate Brothers may have a podcast, but we're the only pro wrestling legacy podcast in El Paso and all over America that only talks specifically about pro wrestling legacy, ladies and gentlemen. That's why we are called the PWL Podcast 915. Thank you. Anything else?
I don't know. You tell me.
You, please. Can we suspend
Are you
for, like,
okay?
a week?
It's hot in here now. Very angry. All right, I'm just kidding. But let's close it out.
Just love.
Let's close it out. Let's go, Bobby Chaotic. Any final thoughts on the card?
Amazing. I say it every week. Every week. It's
It was awesome. Alaya, your thoughts? Any closing statements?
No, I just loved it. Definitely dream matches for sure. They all came out, gave it their all.
Yes, very
Like they
entertaining.
do all the time.
Yes,
yeah.
Maribel looked hilarious, going crazy for Cosmo. Shouts out to Maribel.
mean-
That was awesome. Check her out on Instagram because Cosmo posted pictures of her. It's hilarious.
Cosmo's #1 fan.
She beat Artie out now. Apparently, Artie's very upset by that.
You got some
I've accepted
competition, Artie.
I've accepted
I've accepted it, man.
Let's go with Julien. Any closing thoughts, my friend?
No, just thank you guys for having me. This was a lot of fun.
Oh, thank you for coming on, man. There's a lot of fun.
We almost got into a huge brawl in the end over here. But
Yeah, you're good. We're good. It's all in fun. You're good. Melly Mel, any final thoughts?
Pretty amazing. I would say if I thought the Big Bang was the wrestling of the year, I thought this one's the wrestling of the year because of the 4 pillars that came out.
Ooh, good call. All right, good call. The Professor, your final thoughts, my friend.
Good show, man. This is kind of like the show after the Raw after WrestleMania. So, you expect big things. Props to Henry, man.
Yes.
For me, that was the highlight of the night. Dude just showing why he's the future of this company. But I can't wait for the Valentine's Day thing they're doing.
Yeah, Love Hurts.
But there you go, Love Hurts.
Yes.
Bangers, man. Can't wait.
Which Mel is very excited because we're wondering what Randall the Scandal's going to get her for Valentine's Day. What are you going to get Randall for Valentine's Day, Mel?
A sock.
How dare you, Mel?
Oh my god.
It's a condition, from what I heard. Julian, please tell us about Randall the Scandal. There's a lot of controversy surrounding this young man. And
What do you want to know?
And his crotch. What's going on?
Oh my god.
So what I
hate
heard,
that he does that.
what I heard, the rumor going around is that every time a specific person on a podcast talks about him, it grows just a little bit more.
His 9-inch python, or what was it?
Like 48 inches.
Oh, 40.
Some weird ass number. Like I told Art, I'm like, he needs to go to the doctor. I told C's the same thing too on the podcast, on the Jobbers Delight podcast. But
Before we go, let's talk. Go ahead, Artie. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, mention our shirts.
Oh yeah, the shouts out to Dravok. We have the Sudden Death Syndicate shirts that we bought from him, and just real quick to Julien. Now that we have Julien on here,
Yeah.
real quick, what are your thoughts on the Sudden Death Syndicate pretty much being disbanded? Or I know supposedly they're indefinitely suspended, but we're looking more of it a disbandment of them because now
From what I was told at the production meeting, that this is a safety issue.
Okay.
They didn't like that these guys were coming in and just beating everybody up.
Got you.
So I'm thankful for PWL management. They're looking out for the boys, making sure everything goes smoothly.
See, because I got some.
I'm all for it, and because Odyssey, that little asshole, he had some less than very pleasant things to say to me at the Big Bang. So, and he's out here looking like a high school music reject. So it's like, the hell, man! I thought we were cool.
Yeah, right. Well,
And then he comes out with Tiger Man, and I'm like, are you supposed to be suspended? Not being here, poking noses where you're not supposed to.
no, apparently it's Lucha City.
As a unit, they're suspended, I believe.
Got you. Yes, that's
So
what I
all three of them can be in the same spot.
Got you.
Oh.
Which is good because when all three of them are in the same spot, everyone's kind of just on edge,
What was the spot that made management say, hey, you know what, like this is enough. We need to like really put the kibosh on these guys.
We were building up for Falco and Cinta de Oro Jr., which now I believe got pushed to February 13th. Love Hurts.
That's another great match I can't wait for.
So they were originally supposed to wrestle each other, and that got thrown out the window because Sudden Death Syndicate just has their differences with Falco and company, and decided to jump them.
So pretty much they ruined the match for that upcoming match, correct?
Your words, not mine. That's just what happened.
All right, got you. Because you see, like, I understand that one, but the whole D-Rex thing, I'm still gonna defend that.
Oh, speaking of that, was that OSHA? OSHA came and hired Odyssey and Dravok to make sure that he was okay.
No, I'll explain.
PWL has its own OSHA now, or what?
Again,
please.
Again, Julien was right. The messages in the
we have a HR now too. I think we're getting
so and OSHA HR lawyers
just look pretty good.
Okay, D-Rex was coming out. He slipped, hit his head on the rock. Thank God, Dravok and the Sudden Death Syndicate was out there. They let us help you up. We'll take you to the hospital. That's what happened. But you see, the angle of the camera caught something completely different. Like they were attacking D-Rex, but it didn't work. It didn't happen like that. I talked to Odyssey. He told me.
Oh, that's all you had to say. That's of course.
What's up, Art?
I can confirm this story. Yes.
Talk to the professor. Also, he texted with
Y'all
the
are
professor.
full of
No, both of you.
shenanigans.
Okay, it's either you both need new glasses or you both need double glasses.
They do. Like that should have been their
Because you all
Christmas
can't
presents
see.
because they're both blind.
Am I wrong, Julien, or
Yes.
did I see something different? What did you see on the video when you saw that?
I just saw. Go ahead, bro.
Go ahead.
I didn't know who you were speaking to.
No, you, Julien. I'm sorry, you, Julien. What do you think?
I mean, I don't want to sit here and say I don't think it's ever good to see anyone get jumped. Off camera, I'll tell you guys a story. But speaking from experience, it's not a fun thing to get beat up and just left there.
Exactly. He already said it. He got beat up. anybody.
Oh,
So I'm gonna say D-Rex got beat up, and it wasn't for safety, buddy. So take your OSHA and shove it.
Professor, what did you see that I didn't see? Or
I saw what you saw, man. You know, and at the end of the day, this is pro wrestling, man. You
There you
know, we're not here to dance. We're not
There
here
you
to
go.
hold hands. We're here
Exactly.
to, you know,
Professor
we're here to
knows
wrestle and beat people up.
the professor, if he,
And this concludes the PWL podcast for this evening.
if the professor would have
Artie
stayed in,
and Dan are suspended.
how dare you? If the professor would have stayed in professional wrestling, he would have been a legend right now. But due to
Thank you.
fortunate, something happened with his leg or something. He had a bad
He
whopper.
wasn't
I don't know what
safety.
happened. There was no safety involved, and he got injured. He slipped at Burger King while he was ordering a
was
Whopper.
no-
Am I not wrong, Professor?
It was somewhere, man. But I'm always hurt. Yeah.
See, you got hurt.
And you know what, Artie? Whatever was happening yesterday, can we not let it happen again? Because I needed my cheer buddy, and you were just silent as a whatever. You didn't
Very
talk.
tired.
You didn't say nothing.
You know, I got my second beer in me, and you know, it came out a little bit. But you know, who really pissed me off was that ref with the whole Henry match.
I know. That's the only
Other
time
than-
I heard from you.
He's doing
Hey,
his best. He's doing his job.
Oh man, I let him have it.
Okay,
No,
so
you know
he
what?
counts.
I'm gonna stand up for all these referees because I was once thrown into one Lucha City Royal Rumble match, and just yeah, it's hard being yelled at and hearing all this stuff, and then you got people calling you a pendejo because you didn't see something right, or it's like, well, what do you want from me?
You're doing your best.
95% or nah, never mind. I'm making up statistics here, but sometimes it's people just being thrown into these situations, and you either sink or you swim.
Well, it's because the referee, he goes down. He takes so long to get down, and he counts 1, 2. And I looked at the referee, and I'm like, "You're boring."
How dare you, ma'am? What do you want me to
So-
do? What do you want me to
Count
do?
1, 2, 3. It isn't that hard.
No.
I ask this to all of you.
Yes.
What are some things that our referees can improve on? I could pass the word, or maybe if they're listening, they can hear and they can improve it on themselves, so that way they know what to look for from you guys as fans.
I think Valentin, the little kid, he's doing
amazing.
great. He does great.
I
The
love
new
him.
kid, he's new. The new guy's new. You know, you saw the shirt last week. It was like from, what was it, the level 2 or
Stand
level
one,
3,
no?
or what was it? The new shirt. He's from the academy. He's brand new, the kid. You know, so
Stage 1.
stage 1. There you go. I'm sorry. Thank you. My apologies. But yeah, I mean, I think, you know, it's a work in progress, man. You know, we all start somewhere, and you know, like this whole podcasting. I mean, we weren't. I don't think we're still that great. You know what I'm saying? There's still times we need to improve. You know, we need OSHA in here. You know, make sure nobody gets hurt.
Yeah, we definitely
Oh
need
my
OSHA because I'm going to flip this table.
And then you always threaten me, and you know, there's always a lot of problems after the podcast, ladies and gentlemen. And we'll try to record that so you can see.
Behind
I
Next
think we
time,
need. I think we need Odyssey on the podcast just to clarify
Yes!
some things.
oh,
Yes, that'll be the next one.
Yeah.
Guess
Next
what?
time I see you, Dan,
Yes.
I'm picking you up from your chair, taking you out of wrestling, and making you stay outside the car.
How dare you, ma'am? You will not sit in the front
I'm
row.
going
of
to
the
make you
podcast.
stay in the
I
car.
will tell Julien to call security on you. How about that?
Where is security?
I don't know what to do.
What happened to Michael?
Like, what happened
Still
with the security,
got
Julien? What's going on with the security there? What's going on?
Oh, great! Now management is sliding notes across my desks, and now security. Honestly, I wouldn't know.
What happened to Michael?
I wouldn't know. I believe last I heard from him was right before I sprained my ankle. He was still doing his class that he holds every Sunday morning, and he was still holding his classes. But I don't know. As for him being there at the legacy shows, that's all him. I don't want to speak for him. I don't know what's going on there. I hope everything's okay.
Yeah.
Well, we miss him.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
I've seen him around there. He's cool. We miss that guy. Shout out
But
to Mike.
to formally answer your question, I have no idea. I have no idea where he's at.
Yeah, there's no security, so there's no way of getting you out of
I'll
that.
talk to C's about this. I want to talk off the record.
Please, I can talk to C's too.
No, you cannot.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't. Anyways, let's
Don't
end
tell
this
me
show,
what to do.
please, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give a closing statements. Like we said, I thought it was a good match. I'll close it out. I thought it was a great dream match Friday. I loved it, man. They did not disappoint. I love that combo show with Lucha City and with Pro Wrestling Legacy. Henry, you're the man. I loved it, man. 4 Pillars match was great. All the matches are great. I'm not gonna say none of them were like bad. All of them were very entertained. But the ones that was Henry, that spot, it was, oh man, it's bad. But I'm glad he's okay. Four Pillars was great. Loved it. Eliza's sleepy now. She wants to leave. But yeah, I thought it was a wonderful show. And hopefully you guys will go to the Love Hurts show, which is February 13th. Make sure you check out our Instagram and our YouTube channels, PWL Podcast 915. Make sure you check out Pro Wrestling Legacies.
And Julian's Instagram.
And Julien, would you like to check out Julien? Go ahead and shout out your Instagram there, Julien.
I believe I recently changed it, so right now it's Julien NES Pro. So if you want to go and give me a follow, I appreciate it. Thank
Follow
you.
him, and he's great on the mic, man. I've heard him, and he's a really cool guy all around. You know, even off the mic, he's awesome. Art, anything?
No, man, let's just promote the Jobber's Delight. The last episode got a little bit of feedback.
I mentioned that there was a lot of controversy that apparently, but it is what it is. And like I say, fuck them.
I'm a little exactly. Spaghetti. I was hoping I was gonna get to shoot on some people in here. And
yes,
you will.
Anytime. Just let you can even go on the Jobber's Delight lead if you want to, and we'll get you on there, and you can shoot your ass off.
I just want to clarify that is a joke. I have nothing to shoot on. If anything, I'm more of the problem.
Oh, no. Oh, we want to hear those stories. That'd be great. We'll have you on. But make sure you guys check out our socials and everybody else, the whole crew. I want to thank Bobby Chaotic, Laya, Julien on the screen. We appreciate you. Thank you, brother, for coming on, man. Mel, Art, the professor.
Wait, one more.
Yes.
I got my account suspended, so follow me when I need, please.
Yes, she made a new one, so make sure you look for Mel on there. I think it's a videographer, whatever, but without the P or something like that. I think it's with an H or something, so look for that. But yeah, she's on there posting chaos stuff as always, and especially Randall the Scandal. If you want to look for her, you want to find her Instagram, just look for the picture of her with Randall the Scandal and a heart. But thanks for everybody for checking us out, man. We'll see you next week, or next week, but we'll see you in 2 weeks. And as we always say, the PWL Podcast 915 is just
too
sweet.
And we're out.